Thursday, after school. The students of Shiratorizawa were in their respective dorms, either doing homework, playing games, talking with friends, messing around, and etc. Shirabu was one of those who were doing his homework. There was no practice, so that gave him enough time to finish his work. It's been 3 hours since he started, but this was practically normal to him, but at least he managed to finish his work. Then it started to rain. He didn't think much of it at first. However, the rain started pouring harder, making him a bit worried about possible thunderstorms. Suddenly a loud thunder bang was heard in the distance, causing the male to have a mini heart attack. Why, out of all the damn weathers? I hate thunderstorms. Shirabu never liked thunderstorms. He always had a fear for them ever since he was a kid. Any sort of loud thunders, heavy pouring rain or bright lightning bolts will always remind him of the bad memories. The storm seemed to subside for a while, so he took the chance to take a quick shower and go to bed. Unfortunately, the thunderstorm came back, louder than before. Damn it. I don't need this right now. The loud thunders continued, the rain pouring heavier and lightning striking brighter in the dark sky. Shirabu got even more anxious, the loud noises making his body shiver in fear and anxiety. Semi. Shirabu immediately grabbed his phone and texted Semi as the rain poured harder. He wanted the comfort of his boyfriend as soon as possible during this horrible storm. Please hurry. Meanwhile with Semi. Looking out of the window, he saw raindrops falling on the glass. He just got out of the shower after a long afternoon with work from school. Suddenly he got a message notification from his phone. This better not be Tendao bugging me. Last time was spamming cat memes. He unlocked his phone, expecting a text from Tendao to get him annoyed, but was met by a message from Shirabu. Shirabu, wonder what does he need? He opened his messages app and read the message from his boyfriend. Shirabu rarely texts him after school, since he would usually be working on his homework. Semi, please come to my dorm room, please. Why does he need me to go to his dorm? Then suddenly a bright light flashed from his window, catching Semi's attention. What the? The bright lightning strike was followed by a loud bang that shocked the hell out of the setter, making him grab his chest and dropping his phone. Bloody hell, damn it, that was loud. The setter quickly calmed himself down and picked up his phone from the floor, dusting the dirt from it. He looked back at Shirabu's message and realized one important detail. Shit, my baby is probably scared right now. He knew about Shirabu's slight fear of thunderstorms. Semi could only think about how scared Shirabu must be right now. Semi quickly grabbed some pillows, blankets, snacks and even some of his hoodies and packed them in a duffel bag. After changing into some comfortable clothes, he walked down the halls to Shirabu's dorm. With Shirabu, the poor boy was wrapped in his blanket, shivering from anxiety and fear. He hated how loud the thunder was. He hated how bright the lightning was. He hated how thunderstorms make him feel weak and afraid. He wanted to cry. He gripped his blanket harder as tears began to form in his eyes. He just wanted comfort and warmth. He wanted nothing more than to be wrapped around something or someone warm. He wanted Semi. Semi had just made it to Shirabu's dorm room. He knocked on the door, hoping he would open the door. After a few minutes, the door was opened by Shirabu, who was currently wrapped around in a blanket shivering. Semi's heart dropped. He knew Shirabu was afraid of thunderstorms, but he didn't know it would be this bad. Shirabu immediately wrapped his arms around Semi, immediately feeling the warmth of the older male's body. Semi immediately returned the warm hug. Semi, thank you for coming. It's okay Shirabu, I'm here now. Semi scooped up Shirabu into his arms, carrying him bridal style to Shirabu's bedroom. The room was really cold with the cold rain and freezing winds that were coming from outside. Shirabu instantly snuggled closer into Semi's warm chest. He could tell that Semi was just finished with a warm shower. Considering how fresh he smelled, it felt comforting to Shirabu. Semi gently put Shirabu on his bed and went to turn on the heater. The room got warmer, but not as warm as Semi's body heat. Semi grabbed his bag and grabbed his hoodies, climbing onto the bed with Shirabu. "Here Shirabu, I know you love wearing my hoodies." Shirabu blushed as he slowly took the hoodie from Semi's hand and wore it over his body. It was a bit big on him, so it looked like an oversized hoodie on him. How cute. Semi brought Shirabu back into his arms, holding him near his chest as he gently combed his fingers through Shirabu's soft hair. The younger male snuggles closer into Semi's chest as the rain poured harder from the outside. A loud bang of thunder came out of nowhere, startling the poor setter. He grips onto Semi's shirt, signaling that he was afraid. Semi smiled a bit and gave Shirabu a gentle and sweet kiss on the forehead. "It's okay Shirabu, there's nothing to be afraid about." Semi cupped his hands onto Shirabu's soft cheeks and gave him a small peck on the nose, making Shirabu smile a bit and cuddle into his chest more.
Two kids with their hearts on fire, who's gonna save us now? When we thought that we couldn't get higher, things started looking down. Look at you and you look at me like nothing but strangers now. Two kids with their hearts on fire, don't let it burn us out. Think about what you believe in now. Am I someone you cannot live without? Cause I know I don't wanna live without you. Yeah, come on, let's turn this all around. Bring it all back to that bar downtown when you wouldn't let me walk out on you. Yeah, you said, hey, what you doing for the rest of your life? And I said, I don't even know what I'm doing tonight. Went from one conversation to your lips on mine. And you said I never regretted the day that I called you mine. So I call you mine. Can I call you mine? No, no, no. Kids running through the city, drunk on the subway train. Set free every time you kissed me, we couldn't feel no pain. Looked at me and I looked at you like we never look away. Broke kids running through the city, don't let the memory fade. You said, hey, what you doing for the rest of your life? And I said, I don't even know what I'm doing tonight. Went from one conversation to your lips on mine. And you said I never regretted the day that I called you mine. So I call you mine. Can I call you mine? No, no, no. Think about what you believe in now. Am I someone you cannot live without? Cause I know I don't wanna live without you. Yeah, come on, let's turn this all around. Bring it all back to that bar downtown. And you wouldn't let me walk out on you. Yeah, you said, hey, what you doing for the rest of your life? And I said, I don't even know what I'm doing tonight. Went from one conversation to your lips on mine. And you said I never regretted the day that I called you mine. So I call you mine. So I call you mine. Can I call you mine? No, no, no. You said I never regretted the day that I called you mine. So I call you mine.
Semi then heard light snores coming from his boyfriend, snuggled into his chest as he sleeps in the warm comfort of Semi. The older male smiles as he runs his fingers through Shirabu's hair, making the younger male smile in his sleep. Semi gave him a small kiss on the nose and face. Gosh, you're so beautiful, baby. I wish you can see how cute and beautiful you look in my arms right now. Semi pulled him closer to his chest as he puts his hand, that was previously in Shirabu's hair, on his face, rubbing his cheek gently. You're so precious. And pretty. And you had the nerve to make me fall in love with you even more. Semi smiled at the younger setter and pulled the blankets over them. Semi wrapped his arms around Shirabu as he began to drift off to sleep. I love you, Shirabu. One day I'll give you my last name. Semi Kinjirao doesn't sound bad, right? Shirabu just snuggles closer, trying to feel the warmth of his boyfriend. Semi quietly laughs as he gives Shirabu one last kiss on the nose as he fell asleep. The rain continued to pour down, but the thunders and lightning subsided, giving the two setters a peaceful night to sleep into each other's arms.